Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Randota. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. Let's see how this game goes, shall we, folks? First off, head up here to the top lane. Okay. We have... you can't actually read the name on him when he's doing this, but... Well, I can't read that name anyway, but we do have a Monkey King for the Dire, alongside 5 9s on the Dazzle. Deward a lot on the Undying, all in top lane. Oop. They're up against Love Breeds Hate, apparently. Playing on the Shadow Shaman. And All I Do on the Beastmaster in the top lane. Oh, the Dazzle's actually in the mid lane, I'm sorry, against M3M on the Pugna. That's going to be a fun one. We have Little Sorry on the Earthshaker in the bottom lane, and ILTW. Maybe we actually might have an OG player here. Playing on the Grimstroke, which is a fun one to see. And they're up against ASDF on Nature's Prophet, and Tari on the Juggernaut. First blood, though, as Little Sorry goes down to Nature's Prophet, who's sending his onion people. I'm serious. They might not be onion people. Coconut of the Emerald and so it's kind of like if you've seen Moana, it's like the Kakamora. Oh, Grimstroke is in trouble here. He actually uses his he actually used Inkswell on himself to help get the kill on the Nature's Prophet there. Bad pun, but top lane's actually been relatively quiet. Wait, what? Huh. Don't know if that's a member of OG or a member of Navi now on Grimstroke, but either way. D-Ward is under quite a bit of threat here as the Beastmaster and the Shadow Shaman going after him. The Moogle Ward is a little strange for me, but I just never was a big fan of Moogles. The Pugna is actually having trouble against the Dazzle. That's a bit of a surprise, really. Because Pugna is a big direct damage dealer. He's a big nuker. Dazzle's only real nuke is Shadow Wave. That said, 2 points in Poison Touch means... Oh wow, Poison Touch got a huge buff with that last part. Debuff duration is refreshed if the target takes damage, or gets attacked. Again, Little Sorry on the bottom lane. Can the Grimstroke get anything going here? Doesn't have any mana though, so... Oh, he just got enough for Stroke of Fate. The thing about this though is the Nature's Prophet is doing exactly what he needs to do, which is create space for the Juggernaut to get levels and work done.
Not for you.
Because Juggernaut, great carry, just needs time to get up to strength. Dazzle's actually leading the last hits chart. The only reason he's above the Juggernaut right now is because it denies, but... Meanwhile, again, the Juggernaut, or the Nature's Prophet getting another kill. He's up to 3 now. All of them on that Earth Shaker. Question is going to become, especially since we're coming to the first night. Oh, ILTW, you're in a bad spot now. Although, little sorry coming in. Can he get off a good stun here? Nothing yet. Grimstroke in trouble, is trying to run away. Can he get away from this? The Nature Prophet has teleport. He's going to jump ahead. Actually, pump fakes it and gets the kill. He fakes the teleport to trick the Grimstroke into turning around. Well played. That's the thing about Nature's Prophet. If you're good at mind games with that teleport, you can secure some interesting kills.
Radiant structures are fortified. Gaia structures are fortified.
Struck Fate comes out, actually does quite a bit of damage. Spin from the Juggernaut. Can they get... Nope, not going to get the Earthshaker this time. That said, Juggernaut's already at 5. We get up here just as the first kill in the top lane goes down, with the Monkey King getting the Shadow Shaman. Tries to put the Primal Spring into another kill on the Beastmaster, but that's just not going to happen. Get down here just as the Juggernaut takes another stroke of fate, but the Earthshaker is just standing strong. Inkswell gonna actually do quite a bit of damage here. It's gonna stun the Juggernaut and lead to a good kill. The thing is, Little Sorry taking a ton of damage. ILTW does have Phantom's Embrace ready now. But we'll see if anything happens from there. Still, getting that kill on the Juggernaut was pretty good. Ooh, Primal Spring missing from the Monkey King, but the Soul Rip doesn't. Good use of the Tree Dance from the Monkey King to actually give vision. Pugna's up to 7, so he's got Life Drain. He and Beastmaster are going to use the Shrine, get up some mana. Oh, we get down here just as Juggernaut kills the Earthshaker. Problem is, Grimstroke kind of in trouble here. Can they kill him before he gets out of here? Nope. Got here just as the Beastmaster goes down to the Monkey King, who turns into a potion or a salve, actually. Also, one thing, they've added they've added iframes to Mischief. It's only for 1/10 of a second, but or not 1/10, 1/5 of a second. I'm sorry. Oh, we come in just as Dazzle gets caught in the shackles and blasted apart, along with the life drain from the Pugna, and the Prophets here. They're gonna push this tower, and they're gonna do a lot of damage to it because they got Pugna and they got Nature's Prophet. First tower gone. First tower gone at 9 1/4.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go!
fact, there's already a little bit of pressure on the mid tier too. I mean, it's a whole 14 damage, or it was. Life Drain gonna do a ton of damage to D-Ward a lot, who gets blasted down with the Ether Shock from Shadow Shaman. There's the Shackles. And another blast. The Monkey King taking a lot of damage here, but they don't have the staying power. Shadow Shaman's gone. And the zombie helps the Dazzle keep vision long enough to kill the Pugna. Out comes Wukong's command, and Beastmaster's gonna have to turn and run. Not gonna be able to save the Nature's Prophet, who does fall. So that fight went great for the Dire.
Is under attack.
Yeah, it was a 1 for 3. They lost an Undying,
Top tower is under attack.
and all they lost was the Undying, and they took out the Pugna, the Shadow Shaman, and the Nature's Prophet. That'll slow him down. There's a Life Drain on the Undying. Can he survive this? No, he cannot, as another Ether Shock takes him down. There's the Shackles onto the Grimstroke. Can they get this guy? The Painter goes down as well. This time they actually save the Beastmaster. They really got to do something about this Dazzle though, and there it is. Life Drain on the Dazzle. Monkey King coming in, Tree Dance into the Primal Spring, into the Boundless Strike. Gonna take, and Dazzle actually gets the kill there, but Dazzle does still fall to the Nature's Prophet. And they might even get the Monkey King here. Oh, there's the Soulbind.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone.
Shackle on the Grimstroke. He's not gonna make it out of this, or is he? Inkswell does do quite a bit of damage. And there goes actually, they managed to get the Shadow Shaman, so that's good turnaround. Boundless Strike catches the Beastmaster, but ooh, this good Sprout stops the Earthshaker from being able to stop them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Why is this so
This actually looks like a boar. That's different. Juggernaut having to spin away alongside the Nature's Prophet as Dazzle is here to protect the bottom lane. Monkey King comes in from behind. Does he have a Boundless Strike? Yeah, he does.
Pulling root was your thanks.
Monkey King taking down the Nature's Prophet. Kills are staying relatively even, actually. I mean, we're level pegging on kills right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shadow Shaman getting taken down by the Monkey King
Your green
and
dudes,
the
something
Dazzle as well.
in your bottom. Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon. Radiant structures are.
The thing is, though, the Dire don't have the strongest push, whereas the Radiant kinda do. I mean, they've got a Nature's Prophet who can be anywhere on the map with Nature's Call. They've got a Pugna who can just be like, yeah, I want this tower to explode now. And they've got a Beastmaster who's good at using these boars. They did. Now the Radiant did just lose the tier 1 on the bottom lane, but they're pushing. They've done a ton of damage already to this tier 2 on top. In fact, it's probably not going to survive this wave. Well, maybe it will. In comes Grimstroke, gets off the Stroke of Fate and a Soulbind. But not sure who the Soulbind was on, aside from the Nature's Prophet, who is trying to TP out. Can he get out? No, he cannot, because the Earthshaker has stuns for days. Dazzle actually got that kill, probably because of Poison Touch.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. We're detecting high levels of suffering.
Shallow Grave now gets upgraded by the Scepter? I guess because Weave is gone in favor of Bad Juju. Beastmaster in a really precarious spot here. Comes out, roars down the Earthshaker. In comes the Nature's Prophet, but problem is there's also a giant evil. There's also a giant angry zombie here. They do get the Earthshaker at the last possible second.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They actually catch the Undying with the Sprout. Out comes the Rot. Yeah, it's Decay, not Rot. But in comes Dazzle with the Poison Touch, which actually apparently hits up to 8 targets. That's absurd.
Middle tower is under attack.
Tree Dance. Monkey King finds the Beastmaster, drops the Boundless Strike. There's another Poison Touch onto him. He throws out the Boomerang, but he's not going to make it out of this. The boar might survive, though. Nature's Prophet is like, you will not kill the boar.
Uproot and after them.
Soul Rip to save a Necro minion. Monkey King just uses Tree Dance, jumps behind, goes on the Prophet, turns... They really want to kill this
It's
boar.
about to get knocked over. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant Fortify.
Are fortified.
Meanwhile, Pugna
Radiant's
and Juggernaut pushing the bottom tier 1. Pugna doing all the damage to it. The Juggernaut's just here to as backup to stop an enemy D push. Tier 1 does go down on top lane for the Radiant. Well, down here, Pugna goes down. Juggernaut's spinning. The Soulbind is out though, so Juggernaut trying to get a Healing Ward to do something, but a good Fissure Stun takes out the Shadow Shaman. Juggernaut's still running. Out comes the Stroke of Fate. He's just dodging and weaving. He's got the entire Dire team on him. The Inkswell finally takes him down, but it took way too long. That was not a great way to... That was not an efficient kill. Meanwhile, the Radiant did make a little bit of use of the space, I think. Not really, actually. Then again, they were down by a couple people. Switch over to Net Worth, where, of course, the Monkey King, actually, the Monkey King and the Dazzle are leading, so... Dazzle manages to deny the tier 2 on the top lane. This is a Chocobo. Yeah, that's a Chocobo. I didn't know Chocobos could fly. Oh, Nature's Prophet, what were you doing over here, man?
From me. Invisibility.
Ooh, Dazzle getting the Poison Touch onto the Beastmaster, but he turns and roars him down as the Pugna comes in for the life drains. Fissure Stun stops that. Stroke of Fate slows down the Beastmaster, jump forward from the Monkey King into the Boundless Strike, and so much damage. Pugna's still alive, not for long though, as he eats the full blast from Grimstroke's Stroke of Fate.
That bottom tower you bad dudes had was crap anyway, don't sweat.
Omni Slash taking out the Undying after the tier 1 goes down in the bottom lane. And I did forget to mention, there is another part of their super push on the Radiant. There it is, actually, the Mass Serpent Wards. Meanwhile, Prophet gonna die. Yep. Dazzle. Juggernaut's actually been really quiet this whole time. He's actually got himself a Yasha. He's working on...
Get knocked over.
He's working his way up. What are you turning this in? Oh, is that's actually... I didn't know... I forgot Demon Edge is part of Battle Fury now.
Dire's middle tower.
We've had like 4 patches in the last
Guys,
2 weeks.
we need to defend here.
Or we've had 1 big patch and then 3 or 4... No, wait, we've had 1 big patch and 4 smaller changes to the patch. Although having phase boots come back like they used to be is apparently a big deal to some people. Yeah, because you now have the active. There used to be a passive on phase boots that I'd have to look into because I don't remember it. And yet we still can't get around the double message spam.
Something bad is happening. In your bottom.
I kind of like the new look for the map, like the new placements. Because I mean, this not being like up here, this not being.
Structures are fortified.
Actually, this was this one was just over here. They just moved it across the lane.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Good guy's bottom tower has been denied. Good luck upgrading the donkey now.
Said that the courier now auto upgrades. Just heard the roar go off. They're using it to try and get the Undying, but the fissure stun from the Earthshaker comes in alongside the Wukong's command. It's going to take down... Actually, they get the Undying anyway. Nature's Prophet jumps in a little late to the party, but he's still here if they need him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sprout just to block off a route.
The seeds of
Yes, I know that rhymed.
It's not in my nature.
Radiant's middle tower.
Soulbind gonna do quite a bit of damage here as the Poison Touch lands on both the Shadow Summon and the Juggernaut, who's trying to spin away, but he can't because of the Soulbind. Turns around, Omni Slash mostly onto the Earthshaker, who gets Shallow Grave to save his life. Shadow Shaman is down though. Sprout trying to slow down the pursuit. And it's actually gonna do it. The Juggernaut is going to survive that. Maybe. Tree Dance. There's a Primal Spring. Hits down the Nature's Prophet. Boundless Strike comes out as well. Jingo Mastery is out. And the Sprout's not going to save you this time.
Expecting competition. Appreciate it.
Ooh, Yule's Scepter stops the Beastmaster from TPing out, and the Boundless Strike hits him in the head. Beastmaster's not making it out of this one.
Godlike.
Monkey King actually TP'd over here to get that kill.
Dire's middle
And that's actually the Dire taking the Q. We're going in on Roshan.
away.
Boundless Strike, or not Boundless Strike, sorry, that was Primal Spring. And the Monkey King onto the Roshan, who is down to about half. They're not killing him very quickly. Remember though, if this actually finishes, if the Spirit survives the full latch, then the cooldown is gone. Stroke of Fate. This is actually not... This game is still pretty up in the air. Both teams are actually about equal on towers. The Dire are way ahead on kills, but they're only up by 3k gold. However, they are up by about 10k experience, which is the big telling point. Now, a lot of that is on the Dazzle. Actually, it's about mostly the Dazzle and the Monkey King. Poison Touch comes out, lands on the Shadow Shaman and the Boar. Stroke of Fate misses, but Soulbind does not actually get to anything.
Middle tower. Everyone, go now.
They do get the Shadow Shaman, so there's no wards for 28 seconds. That's not a big fight. I mean, that can be a big fight trick. Although I think they changed it so you can't ward trap anybody. Juggernaut spins to get out. Oh, cool. So they actually gave a buff to Wrath of Nature. Primal Spring onto the Nature's Prophet, but the Force Staff gonna keep him alive. He's just fine. Not gonna save the creeps or his sprouts. Or his... I've just completely forgotten what they're called. Treants. And the tier 2 is gone in the mid lane.
Get mad or get even.
There's a smoked up Undying for some reason, but hey. I mean, I guess when your lungs are already rotten, smoking won't kill you. A Dagon onto the Monkey King. From... who was that? Oh wait, no, the Monkey King... who? I don't know. But the Omni Slash comes out. Shallow Grave's gonna save the Earthshaker. Nobody dying from that is kind of amazing. I would have sworn I saw a Dagon. don't know what I'm seeing then. I'm seeing things. Roar and the Echo Slam comes in, but there's the shackles on the Dazzle. Problem is, Shadow Shaman's kind of standing out in the middle of nowhere. Juggernaut comes in, starts cutting into people, and everybody's starting to run. Even, I mean, the Undying running makes sense. He's 5 levels lower than Juggernaut. Earthshaker does go down to the Pugna, and the Juggernaut follows suit soon after, so it's 1-2 so far in favor of the Dire. They're gonna turn this into a push. They're gonna take high ground here. The Nether Ward.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're just gonna ignore the tower for a second to get the Nether Ward down. Makes sense. Tier 3 is gone. That's the first of the inner towers. Meanwhile, the melee rack's down to about half HP. Now it's down below that. Wukong's command used as a zoning tool to keep the Radiant away from their own barracks. Shadow Shaman can't get in. Out comes an Ether Shock. Gonna do a bit of damage, but not enough. And the catapult actually gets that final hit on the range rack, so that's a full lane. Soulbind not going to be useful except as a zoning tool again. There goes the tombstone. Pugna does get poisoned, but it's not going to do much. They might get the Earthshaker here. A lot of the tree cover is gone. Nature's Prophet. Oh, there's the roar from the Beastmaster, and they are going to get him. Fake Shadow Shamans going off to do their thing.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 2 on the bottom lane is going to go down for the Dire. There's nothing they could have done to stop that.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It was just too low.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Tier 2 on top lane for a Radiant. Juggernaut's coming back. Can he survive? Can he come back to help out with this? Primal Spring into the Boundless Strike, and there goes the tower as Dazzle comes in. Meanwhile, Juggernaut's spinning away. I keep saying that, don't I? Grimstroke just walks right by the Juggernaut, completely ignoring him. Monkey King, meanwhile, just decides, I'm not going to ignore the Shadow Shaman. I'm going to beat him senseless. Boundless Strike catches on 3. Grimstroke is already down, but there's the roar onto the Necro Archer. Triple kill for the Earthshaker. He takes down Pugna, Beastmaster, and Nature's Prophet. The Juggernaut goes down as well. That's a team wipe. That's another lane. Because Shadow Shaman's coming. Shadow Shaman's back, but he's the only one for another 20 seconds. There's not a whole lot they can do here.
This just in can now confirm poop all over good guy's top racks.
That's a full lane. That's another full lane. They're down to 2 lane. Down to a single lane. Oh, it's Pengolier. The Dire decided, you know what, we're just going to throne it. There's a roar from the Beastmaster. Going to stun, and there's a Soul Rip to heal the Earthshaker. Wukong's command going to keep them in their own fountain as Shadow Shaman falls. He's the first of them to go down. Life Drain on Dazzle is going to actually help the Pugna out a lot, especially once that Shallow Grave came out. Out comes the axes, dazzles up in the air, but it doesn't matter because that's the game. Dire walk away with this one. 29 minutes, 36 seconds. That was a relatively quick game. If you enjoyed, please like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and never miss any of my current series, consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. It does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. But as for that, squaddies, I have been D. This was a good one, even though it feels like it lasted a lot longer than it really did, because there was just so much action in it. And until next time, good night and good gaming.